Hi, I'm Alicia, your prop money millionaire, cash stuffing, budgeting teacher, single mom of 3. It's time to get into these hands. These hands and bands. Hey, it's Alicia. Happy Friday. How are you? Remember this cat paw? Cat paw. That's from Veronica over at 40 Plus Live. Cat paw. I have nothing organized because we're just gonna do what we do, which is enjoy the day, the day, the day. Look how easy that was. There we go. Hey, it's Friday, and I just want to say, y'all, I made it through another week, and so did you. Okay, so I have received notification from 2 of the 3 winners for these envelopes. So I believe the gold one is the last one's left. I don't have, and I didn't write it down before I got on this video. I wasn't even thinking about it, but I'm still missing someone. So if you don't know, check out last Friday's video, so last Monday. Check out Monday's video to see if you won not only one of these from Budget with Cat, but the 2 $40 gift cards or gift codes to my shop are still out there floating. So we'll give these folks another week, and if I don't hear anything by next Friday's video before I record it, I will pull some new names. I'm sorry. Come on. I know it's been busy. Like, check it out. Look at Monday's video. See if you're the winner. Okay. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do the affirmation for today. Okay. Affirminators, unite. United we stand. Optimism. I look forward with sunshine. Okay, I'm just joking. I look forward with sunshiny eyes and believe my path in its own winding and twisting and up and downing way is leading me to a brighter future. It might take a while, but that's okay. Soon-ish, I'll be doing everything I've dreamt for myself, and I'll even be able to pay my bills while doing it, because someday robot overlords will take over, abolish credit cards, and and absolve all debt forever, right? Okay, what? Because as I was coming up the stairs to record this video, I said to my Alexa, I said something crazy. I called her some crazy name before I said her name. And David was like, I don't think she likes that. And I was like, I don't care. She's AI. He's like, you say that now, Mom, but they're going to take over. And I was like, you're right. But seriously, I know the struggle is real, because I myself had to find that balance between having this job and then having this Etsy, right? Excuse me. So if there's a dream you have for yourself, you can make it possible. It may not look exactly the way you dreamt it, but you have to start taking those steps toward it. Excuse me. If the fear is financial, or if the fear is I won't succeed, or if there's fear at all, you'll never take that first step, and you'll never know what could have been. It is not easy. It is not going to be easy. It is not going to be immediate either. Not for everyone. I know that you see, excuse me, goodness, they're having no water up here. I know you see many Etsy shops and YouTubers and just people in general who have this success, and you're like, okay, I want that too. And rightfully so. But remember, they didn't just get that like overnight. Maybe you saw that in your own vision, but in the reality, it took some time. I can only speak on myself, right? I had my shop open for a while before anyone even knew who Hands and Bands was. I had a shop, I had a channel, and that's it, okay? And it took time for me to establish not only a channel name, but a shop name, and to get products in people's hands, and to accept the feedback. That's the part a lot of people don't want to, they don't want to hear. You have to be ready for the feedback, because if your product is not gaining traction, it's not that your audience needs to change all the time. In some cases, it may be that. But if you're getting feedback, or if you're not asking for feedback, some people just might be like, oh, okay, I just won't buy from that person again. But if you ask for honest feedback, at least for me, I will tell you. I will say this for some people who I've seen create. You have great ideas. Sometimes the execution isn't there yet. That doesn't mean give up. That means try something different. That means there's some people who've already been ahead of you and they've created amazing things. You should not be starting at ground zero with your product because they've already gone through the steps to get to at least today's point, right? That's with any product. No one's going out and making a car and starting from, you know, the 1900s, whatever you're starting from there, and then let's build. We already know what works and what doesn't work and what the features are that should be today's product. Okay, I'm done. Off my soapbox. All right. So today I am stuffing some money for my weekly, like cash stuffing. August will conclude the final amounts left over from summer. I actually still have some summer money. So what I did was, for the month of September, remember I was telling you how my checks aren't full checks in August, and that's why I budget this way. So I had about, well, I've got about, maybe 2,000, 1,500. I had about that amount left from like all the summer monies. What I did was I took 500 of that and I padded it with the August income. And so that way I'll have enough to do my normal stuff and not have to worry about anything. And then once we get into September, so when I budget for October, I'll be able to see what's really remaining. And then I'm going to put that money back into the summer binder. Okay. Just kidding. Oh, this is the great sort quick. It's the fingertip moistener and cat paw moistener. It's hygienic and long lasting. It's an easy, clean way to get a better grip on my money. And this pen brought to you from Erica over at Black and Blue. Are you going to change your name, Erica? I don't know. That just came to my mind right now. I was like, huh, because of all her life changes. And then my binder is from Budget with Emmy. My Cashtray is from Let's Print, my sister. And this box is from Amazon. All right, so I'm going to need 300 for food. And we'll just pull it out and then we'll stick it in the envelope. And then 80 for gas. 50, 70, 80, and 50 for home. I'm just gonna bend a little bit. I tried to fill up my water jugs today for my machine in the house, and I only had a $5 bill, and it would not take my money. Like, it's rare that I even have cash. So I was really excited to have that cash and to be able to fill my water jugs, but it didn't work. Okay. Also, before we move on, two things. One, it is Friday, so your freebie for today. If you don't know, I give out a Friday freebie every Friday, usually every Friday. And this week I've created this color and save. I have a screenshot up on the screen if you want to take a look, and you can download it. It comes with the full, like, it's not a full page, it's almost a full page. It's like a 3/4 page, or the 2 smaller squares, and the matching envelope on my website, which is linked down below in the description box. And once you sign up, you always have access to the freebies. And if you wanted to support, obviously just watching my video support, but it's also always free and it's always on my Etsy, just an FYI. And if you're watching this video late, maybe you missed watching it right on time, it's in my Etsy if you still want it. Okay, so we have a total. This should be what? 350, 360, 440? 1, 2, 3, 54, 20, 30, 40. 440. Okay. I like to double check because sometimes that money be stuck on. And I haven't done my weekly check-in, so I'm gonna do that next week. I've been tracking in my book. I did one check-in earlier this month. I wasn't sure if I filmed it or not, but I know I want to say I did one on film and one not. I can't remember to be exact, but I have been doing some things off camera. And the reason why is because I find that if I wait to, oh, this is what happens. Let me start over. This is what happens. I'll want to cash stuff, or I'll want to do my monthly check-in, and I'm like, oh, I need to wait until I need to film because then I'll have content, right? But then I find myself getting behind in what is the most important thing, which is my budget. And so a lot of times I'll put off doing things so I can have it to film, and then by the time it's time to film, I'm already behind. So it's just easier if I do as I go. And like today, I got ready to film. I'm like, what can I film? Instead of saying this is what I'm going to film, now I say, okay, what do I need to do that I can film? And today I had this. That's what I'm doing. If I didn't have anything, I always have crafting stuff. So always throw that in. But I usually will fall cash stuffing on Fridays, either planners on Monday or a check-in on Monday. But it's just, I'm no longer going to like save things to do for later. Okay. Also, it's Friday, the 25th. It is the last day for the mystery kits. If you were holding out, if you were waiting, today's the last day. Get your sales in on my Etsy shop, and then those will get shipped out. I know it looks weird about the shipping dates. I had a question, and I got it because it looks like, why isn't the shipping until October? Etsy doesn't allow me to put in like a certain date to ship. And so because I open these up so early, I have to make the shipping window really big to cover those early people who purchasers the first day it opens up. If I only put like, oh, 2 weeks, then which I actually did. Like there's like 5 people whose shows it should ship like next week. I was like, no, I forgot. Okay, so that's what happens. And so it shows way too early that it should ship out. And if I don't ship it out, then it starts looking like I'm not shipping your product to you, then it's a whole different issue. So that's why if you buy today, it's going to look like it's not shipping until October. But always check the descriptions of the mystery kits because they'll tell you the exact dates that's going to ship. These are going to go out the week of September 4th, which is obviously a holiday. So it will start the 5th, but they usually go out in waves that week. Like 2 or 3 days, I'll ship them out in waves that week. So FYI. Okay, let's get to this money. Let's get to this money! Okay, so we've got groceries are adding 300. It's got 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, adding 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And do not be impressed because a lot of that will be gone soon. I went ahead and reordered HelloFresh again just for a week just because I missed having that already pre-planned. But I plan to do all of the cooking on Sunday. Yeah, Sunday for the week and see how that works out for us. Family, we haven't been stuffing during the summer, but we'll probably start that again next month. Home and Need has 331, it's getting 50, so I'll have 381. 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 81. Carl needs some money, I'm broke. Gas has 195, we're adding in 80, so that'd be 275, 50, 70, 80. Oops. 1, 2, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75. 275. And last but not least, allowance, which I really need to have them stuff. Adding in 10 for a total of 270. We are behind. 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 60, 70. Yay! So get the freebie, check the website so you can grab that. Don't forget the mystery kits and all that new stuff I had just launched recently. Again, mystery kits are all new things, so you will not get any of that stuff that I just launched. Those are going to be regular in my shop. It's always something new. Tell me something new. Oh. No? Okay. Bye. Boom!